It's those small wins, and they're going to make the morning so much easier. We're not doing an hour-long prep session here. We're just sending a little gift to our future selves, and I love that. Hey friend, welcome to Tidy the Clutter podcast. I'm Mariah, and I'm so glad you're here. This is your space for discovering real-life ways to simplify both your home and digital world. Life moves fast, and between work, family, and everything else on your plate, finding time to get organized can really feel overwhelming. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be. Each episode, we'll be exploring practical strategies and simple solutions that make organizing feel doable, even on your busiest days. Whether you're looking to create routines that stick, streamline your digital life, or bring more calm to your living spaces, you'll find actionable tips you can start using right away. So get comfy, grab your favorite drink, and let's dive in. You finally get the kids to bed. You walk downstairs to grab your phone or your phone charger, or just to check on something, and then it hits you. Toys are on the floor, dishes are on the counters, your throw pillows are everywhere, and it looks like a giant toy tornado has went through your living room. It's bedtime, but your house looks like it's just getting started with the chaos. If you've ever thought, I want peaceful mornings, but I'm just too tired to do anything about it at night, this episode is totally for you, my friend, because here's the truth. I've learned the hard way, peaceful mornings aren't created in the morning. They start the night before. Today, I'm going to be walking you through a few really simple evening routines that can make such a difference. Ones that don't demand perfection, that don't take forever, and honestly, have made our mornings feel so much less stressful. And if you heard last week's episode, I promised I'd be sharing the reset routine that's completely changed how we start the day in our house. That's what we're diving into right now. So let's talk about what our evenings actually look like. Right now, we've gotten into this rhythm of doing a 15-minute tidy before we head upstairs for the night. I say a rhythm because it's definitely not rigid. It's just a simple, very predictable flow we do as a family now. The girls know it's time to clean up when we wrap up whatever activity we're doing. And now, I really don't even have to set a timer. We keep it super basic, just picking up toys from downstairs, cleaning off the counter, maybe wiping down the table, or even smoothing out the couch protector if we're feeling super fancy. It's not about having the house completely spotless. It's more about starting tomorrow with less visual clutter and fewer things shouting at me the first thing in the morning. And let me tell you, before we started doing this, mornings felt like we were waking up already behind. There were toys covering the couch or all over the floor. Dishes were still on the counters, or dishes were even still in the sink instead of in the dishwasher. That kind of mess doesn't just take up space, it takes up mental energy. And it can really get your feelings all whacked out because of it. So if you're thinking, there's no way I can get my whole house in order every night. Same. You don't have to, and you don't need to. Just try this. Just pick 1 or 2 key zones. Maybe it's your entryway and your kitchen counter, and just reset those. That alone can change the tone of your entire morning. One of the reasons this actually works for us is that we've created systems that are easy for the kids to follow, not just for us as adults. We have a Calyx unit from IKEA, and we use those little cubbies every single day. The girls literally can toss their toys into them, and it works so well for keeping the tidying up and toy mess at a very pleasing visual view. It's definitely not fancy, but it works for us. And when something is simple enough that a 2-year-old can do it without needing me to walk her through it every time, that's a system that's going to stick. So if you've ever looked at your living room and thought, I can't even deal with this right now, zoom in. Try zooming in. And is there one small change you can make so your family can help with the load? Maybe it's a bin by the stairs where all the random stuff goes at night, or a tray where shoes get dropped. Just try not to overcomplicate it. It doesn't need to be complicated. The goal is function over aesthetics, especially in the evenings when everyone's running on empty. Okay, real talk. I've 100% made the mistake of jumping into a let's clean the whole room before bed type of mission. Yeah, I have definitely done that. And no one's thrilled about that at 8 p.m. at night. But what I've learned is this: start ridiculously small. Like, let's just clear the couch. That's it. Or let's just make sure there are no dishes on the table or the coffee table. Done. That's often all it takes to create a tiny bit of momentum. And you know what? When that one task feels doable, you are more likely to want to do it again tomorrow. Because when the whole house feels like it's in shambles at night, it's really tempting to just avoid it altogether. How many of us can just say, I have looked at that mess for weeks and it's fine. I'm just not going to look at it anymore. I think there's so many of us in that boat because we just get so overwhelmed with it. But even one reset, just a very small action, can make a massive difference. If you're not sure where to start, try picking the one thing that makes you most anxious in the morning. For me, it was the dishes in the sink. It's probably the way I grew up. My mom never let dishes just sit in the sink. Never. So I get really anxious when dishes are just sitting in the sink and we can figure out where they go in the dishwasher or wash them, So if I get to bedtime and I only have energy for one thing, that is my thing. My thing is going to focus on no dishes in the sink. When I have a bit more capacity, I'll prep one small thing for the next day. Some nights that looks like laying my kids' clothes out. My oldest definitely won't let me do that, and my youngest sometimes won't either. But on special occasions, I will help lay their clothes out. Other nights, it's just wiping down the counters or setting the kettle up with water. Again, it's those small wins, and they're going to make the morning so much easier. We're not doing an hour-long prep session here. We're just sending a little gift to our future selves, and I love that. And can I just pause here and say, you are doing much better than you are giving yourself credit for. I fully believe that we do not give ourselves enough credit. If the only thing you do tonight is toss the sippy cups in the sink and clear off the couch, that's a win. If you light a candle and do nothing else, that's still a win. This isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up a little bit for yourself at night. So that way, when tomorrow comes, you're not already buried before breakfast. And if your bedroom is one of those spaces you always mean to declutter, but you never quite get to, I've got a little surprise for you. You can grab my bedroom organization checklist at tidytheclutter.com/029. And it's just going to walk you through how to calm your sleep space one section at a time. Your nightstand, your closet, whatever feels doable, it's going to walk you through that. I found that when the place I end the day feels peaceful, everything else just seems to flow a little bit better. Next week, my friend, we're going to be talking about one of the most common things I hear. I don't have time to declutter. If that's ever crossed your mind, I want you to tune in because I'm sharing exactly how to make real progress, even if your schedule is completely packed. And spoiler alert, it doesn't take hours. You just need the right approach. So, if you've been waiting for the perfect time to start, I've got a better way. Evening routines don't have to be fancy. Ours is as simple as 15 minutes, a few toy bins, and some clean and clear surfaces. But that little bit of order, it changes how the whole house feels. So give yourself permission to keep it simple. Pick one space, one habit, one win, and let it carry some of tomorrow's weight so you don't have to. That's all for today's episode. Remember, creating a tidy home isn't about perfection. It's about taking one small step at a time. Each tiny win adds up. And before you know it, you are making real progress in your space and your life. I hope you're leaving today feeling excited about your next small step forward. Did this episode hit home for you? Share it with that friend who's been feeling overwhelmed lately. Sometimes knowing we're not alone in the struggle is exactly what we need to hear. And if you are loving these tips, following the podcast and leaving a quick review really helps other moms discover these simple solutions too. You can find all the resources mentioned in today's episode, plus explore our previous episodes at tidytheclutter.com/podcast. And hey, if you haven't grabbed your free digital declutter checklist yet, this is your friendly reminder, my friend. Digital clutter is sneaking into our lives more and more each day, but you can take control before digital clutter takes control of you. Head over to tidytheclutter.com/digital15 to get started. Until next time, keep things simple, stay focused, and enjoy those small wins along the way. Take care and talk soon.